Let me ask you something, and be honest with yourself for a second. What if tomorrow the market drops hard? Not one of those news headline dips where everyone panics for a week and then forgets. I mean, a real drop. The kind that makes you open your account and go quiet. The kind where your stomach sinks and you think, okay, now what? Because here's the thing nobody likes to admit out loud. Retirement feels great when markets are calm, but the moment uncertainty shows up, fear sneaks in fast. And that's exactly why today I want to talk about something most people avoid.
Hi, I'm Imran, the instructor of finance courses and data analyst.
I want to show you how living on $1,999 a month in retirement is actually possible. Not glamorous, not flashy, just calm, steady, and realistic. And here's the surprising part. It doesn't feel miserable. It feels controlled. People love to ask me, how do you survive on less than $3,000 a month? Some even say, there's no way that's real. You must be leaving something out. And honestly, I get it. Retirement numbers online are insane. 5 million, 10 million. Headlines scream that you'll need more money than ever before. So when someone says they could survive on under $2,000 a month, it sounds impossible. But the truth is, retirement isn't about income alone. It's about structure. It's about knowing what actually matters and what doesn't. And once you see the math clearly, the fear starts to lose its grip. Now, before anyone panics or starts typing angry comments, let me say this clearly. Living on $1,999 a month in retirement doesn't happen by accident. It sits on a foundation, a boring foundation. And boring is powerful. The biggest piece of that foundation is housing. I don't have a mortgage. That alone changes everything. But paid off does not mean free. That's one of the biggest myths people believe. Every single month, I still pay property taxes, roughly $242. Homeowners insurance runs around $81. Maintenance and repairs average about $75. When you add it up, just living in the house costs close to $400 a month. And that's before utilities. That's reality. But here's the key. Those costs are predictable, and predictable beats expensive every single time in retirement. There's also a smart move many retirees don't even know exists. In some states, like Washington, you can freeze your property taxes once you reach a certain age and meet income limits. That means no surprise increases later, no waking up to a tax bill that suddenly jumps when you're living on a fixed income. Stability is underrated, but in retirement, it's everything. Once your housing is stable, the rest of your budget becomes flexible, and flexibility is where freedom starts to show up. Then there's transportation. This one gets people emotional. Everyone wants the new car smell, the smooth ride, the tech package. But here's my reality. I drive a 15-year-old car with about 96,000 miles on it. Nothing fancy. It starts, it stops, it gets me where I need to go. And because it's older, there's no car payment. Insurance is about $44 a month. Gas averages around $100. That's it. No stress, no financing, no anxiety every time a bill is due. In retirement, reliability beats impressing people you don't even know.
Now let's talk about the part that makes people uncomfortable. Cutting spending. My normal retirement spending sits around $2,741 a month. That includes travel, flexibility, and room to breathe. But what if the market drops and I need to flip the switch into survival mode? That's when choices matter. The first cut is generosity spending. Normally, I spend about $250 a month on family gifts and about $25 on grandkids. I love doing that. But in a survival year, that changes. Gifts turn into time, into handwritten notes, into baked goods. The love stays, only the format changes. That alone saves $275. And honestly, relationships don't suffer. If anything, they deepen. Travel is next. I enjoy trips, Vegas, New York, Arizona, but survival mode says pause. No flights, no hotels. Instead, I lean into what's already free. Local hikes, gardening, day trips, long walks. Nature doesn't charge admission. Cutting travel saves about $200 a month. Then comes the sneakiest category of all, miscellaneous spending. Amazon orders you forgot you placed, household items that felt necessary at the moment. In survival mode, this category freezes. If it's not broken, it stays. That saves another $150. Hair and beauty is another easy adjustment. Normally, that's professional cuts and highlights, around $85 a month. Survival mode says natural hair, simple trims, no pressure. Dining out also changes. Meeting friends at restaurants gets replaced with coffee at home, potlucks, or walks together. That saves about $60 a month. When you add all these changes up, the total savings comes to about $770. And here's the wild part. Life still feels full. Now here's where I refuse to compromise. Food. I spend around $500 a month on groceries. Yes, that's high for one person, and no, I'm not cutting it. I eat healthy, organic produce, real food, home-cooked meals, because poor nutrition in retirement is a slow financial disaster. Cheap food today often means medical bills tomorrow. Gardening helps stretch that budget. Cooking from scratch makes every dollar work harder. This is an indulgence, it's prevention, and prevention is one of the smartest financial strategies in retirement. Utilities are another fixed reality. Water and sewer average about $130 a month. Electricity and gas combined come in around $135. These bills don't care about market performance. You plan for them. Health insurance is another place where I plan ahead instead of reacting. Right now, my ACA premium is $0 because I chose the least expensive plan, but I still budget $200 a month. Why? Because premiums change, rules change, life changes. A survival budget isn't optimistic, it's prepared. So let's pull it all together. The starting retirement budget is $2,741 a month. The total cuts add up to about $770. That brings the survival retirement budget down to roughly $1,971 a month. That's how living on $1,999 a month in retirement actually works. No tricks, no magic, just intentional choices. And here's the most important truth. I don't have to live this way. I can. That's freedom. I worked, I saved, I invested, and now I get to decide. Retirement isn't about dying with the biggest account balance. It's about knowing your numbers so well that fear doesn't control your decisions. So ask yourself this. If you had to build your own survival budget, what is the one thing you would refuse to cut? Because once you control your spending, retirement finally stops being scary and starts working for you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe and share with others.